I can't picture her before her body hit the ground. The van speed away from us with a Cindy trapped inside. After checking that Victoria is still breathing, I look up in the van direction of the van. No way. You can catch up to it. It has no license plate or any way to identify it either. There's no way I can save Cindy. Agreed, Marty. Right now, at least I have to accept that and do the thing that I can. Letting Victoria up, I carry her to the park. No, Cindy lost. When we arrive, I noticed there aren't a lot of people around. I'm honestly grateful. I don't feel like explaining why Victoria is unconscious right now. After I lay her on the nearby bench, I try to calm down. Why would Doc from the kingdom kidnap Cindy? Are they using her as a bait for me? But the letter made it clear they want me far away from the kingdom. Why go through all this trouble to lure me off? I scratch my head. Something isn't add up here. Before I can think any further about it, Victoria stood next to me. In the next moment, she wake up with a scream. Even white, she presently looks around her. When she spotted me, I see her calm down a bit. I'd ask if you're okay, but guess not, huh? I'm fine. I'm fine. I raised an eyebrow at her. She catch my look and sighed. This sort of thing has happened to me before. There's a lot of pause, but I don't push her. This really is an easy thing for her to bring up. Back home, I'm used to have a friend. She smiled at the memory. She was important to me. It's nothing compared to now, but I wasn't good with people back then either. But she stayed with you anyway. With you or not. She was stubborn and honest. If she said you were friends, that was it. There was no arguing with her. That sounds like a tyrant. She looked at the sky. She was a bit tyrant, but she was also unbelievable kind. Before long, she became dear to me. Her finger dig into the wood on the bench. But I couldn't help her when she needed it the most. What happened? We were on our way back home from the school. A van, just like the one we saw today, came speeding around the corner. I have a bad premonition. Before I knew what was happening, someone pulled her into the car. I tried to fight them, obviously, but I didn't stand a chance. And just like that, the van wasn't gone. Her shoulder trembled. She screamed for help right into the door slammed shut. But there was nothing I could do. The only sound came from the tree rustling above us. Victoria's story is much heavier than I thought it would be. Her reaction early today made me much more sense now. She looked down at her feet. I thought I was over it all. That I was finally free to move on. But her voice break. I fell again. And now, Cindy is gone. For a moment, I don't know what to say. Nothing I say will change reality. Cindy was taken away right in front of us. That's a fact. But Cindy tough. Osaki? She clumsy and childish. And pretty shameless too. But she tough. You know that much, right? Petria's well nodded. Yes, she has to be. If she's running laps every morning, she's tough and great fighter. I have no reason to doubt that she is okay. I turned to Victoria and smiled. So, for now, we can afford to give up. Those words are for her and for me. We just need to keep believing that she's okay. Heck, while we are working to save her, she might just bust herself out instead. That would be very like her. Exactly. We just need some courage. That's what she said. Right, before running off on her own. She honestly the only person more reckless than me. I take a deep breath. Surprisingly, all my boys are worried. For now, we should. I lost my train and thought when Victor take a hold of my hand. What are you? Suddenly, she pulled me into a hug. I'm too surprised to resist. My head on her shoulder, her chin tickles my nose. Sorry. Huh? You worry about her too, aren't you? Probably more than I am. She foster parents, after all. Yeah, but I know you want to stay cheerful for my sake. I appreciated that, but don't forget to take care of yourself too. I'm too stunned to say anything right away. I thought I was doing a good job for looking calm. Apparently, this hit me harder than I thought. You're not alone. We'll save Cindy together. She patted back at my head. So every now and then, it's okay to let yourself be comforted. Right. And also, she hesitated. Well, I'm not saying you have to, but isn't it how typical a true person thing? I'm immediately thankful she can see me reading my face. This is a rare moment for Victoria. I reciprocated her feeling. What is that? Is that an English word? I tenderly lift my arm and rub them around her. A pleasant warmth passed through me. It's more than enough to make me forget about any embarrassment. Just for now, it feels like we were completely alone. I'm not sure who lets go first, but eventually we separated. Neither of us say anything for a while afterward. When my heart rate returned to normal, I speak up. Thanks, Victoria. As expected, she made an admirable effort to avoid looking at me. Well, you'd be a mess if I just let you be sad. I need you in top of shape if we are going to rescue Cindy. Yeah, I feel a lot better now. But I'm surprised. You said we just now, right? Yes, and so that includes Linda, doesn't it? With her face in a blank for a moment before she suddenly goes red. That's wrong. Really? She glared at me. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen that face. Folding her arm in the hub, she leaning against the bench. Fine. Yes, I expect she helped. I didn't think you were at that point where you could rely on her. Well, she's more considerate than I initially thought. Make no mistake, the way she threw herself at you and shameful. But beyond that, she's not a bad person. Wow. What? I just never thought I'd see the peace between you two. You grow a lot, Victoria. I'm proud. She narrowed her eye. Don't patronize me. It's normal to change your opinion of someone after getting to know them. Oh, then has your impression of Mitria changed? I suppose. I thought she was hopeless and naive, but she surprised me now and then. I catch a glimpse of some real wisdom from her sometimes. I nod with interest. I see, I see. And what about me? You? She looked at me up and down. I thought you were hopeless when we first met. Fair. I did pick a fight and had no chance of winning. But that's changed. Oh, changed how? Doesn't matter. It's changed. Huh? You can't leave me hanging like that. It's changed. That's all you need to know. Huh? Are you blushing? I'm not. I don't know why she's so defensive all of a sudden. But I don't think I'll be able to get anything out of her now. I take a deep breath. And I stand up. Okay, let's get going then. We should let Miriam and Linda know that what's happening. Agree. There's only so much we can do by ourselves. She stepped up after me and looked around. Something wrong? Our groceries. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that too. I definitely groaned. Shall we go back and salvage what we can? Sure. Can't exactly leave it all lying there. We made our way to the place we were ambushed. Surprisingly, a lot still intact. Oh, even the bag Cindy threw was canned food, so it's mostly fine. She threw a bag canned food. Oh, so that's why it's so heavy to that guy, because it's canned food. That it was nothing. The fact that she's strong enough to do that reassured me. Yeah, I'm sure she's alright. Agree. Gracier in hand, we made our way back home. Linda had massive sigh after I finished explaining what happened. Well, this is a mess. Next to her, Mitra seemed to be deep in thought. Miria, something wrong? Eh? I was just thinking how sad she is. Why kidnap Cindy of all people? Why not Ozaki? I thought that as well. I was wondering that. The letter made things complicated too. If they wanted me to stay away from the kingdom, why kidnap Cindy? No point trying to understand that guy motive. That guy? The current king of Fescos, Raymond. She say his name is tastes bitter in her mouth. You think he's behind this? Linda not. It's bold move you can get away with unless you were in his position. This Raymond guy, is he really someone kidnap people? I met him once when I became a bride candidate. He looks like a nice guy, but don't be fooled. He's incredibly cunning. All the noble and the mistress of that objective disappear eventually. The one that stay end up changing their mind overnight. No explanation at all. That's definitely a blackmail or bribery. Lately it's been becoming more and more obvious that she is shady. The more I hear about him, the more I worry I feel. Someone this convincing is aiming for me. Instead of letting my panic build, I let her hit. Brad? Feeling isn't helpful. I should try to get more information about him while I can. I can't exactly rush into the fight against this guy without information. Is still so obvious a problem, why is he still charged? Because when the revolution happened and things were out of control, he stepped in. As much as I hated to admit it, he managed to crash it very well. He's a efficient villain, I'll give him that. He quickly came up with a measure and law that put things back in order. It's scary how prepared he was, considering all the good he did when it came to time to strike a king. Hmm, there was no one else who could match him in popularity. So he ended up one of the throne without much of for a fight. This became complicated after that though. All we what he did stabilize the kingdom put people in his debt. Powerful people, people who would normally be able to keep him in check. He does snap her finger. And just like that, there was no one who would stand against him. Hmm, Nepalese. I'm getting the picture of him now. His manipulator, a person who pulled the string in the dark, the type you should never accept him for help from. I know Miriam frowning deeply. The scary thing is his charisma though. Express his need and generosity. Why? Before you know it, you're trapped. By the time it starts tightening around you, it's already too late. In other words, he's dangerous Ozaki. If he behind Cindy kidnapping, Linda faced me softly. This won't easy for us. He got the resource and the shameless to do whatever it takes to win. Right, I get it. But it's not like you need to be timid either. He's scary, but you're not dealing with him alone. She's right. You aren't the only one who can see me back here. Miriam not with a determined looks at her eye. No matter what, we're on your way side. You guys. Oh, are you gonna cry? Go ahead, I'm here. She spread her arm wide. Peter called at her. You can't resist yourself even now? Love cannot have back. Amazing. Look, now you're gonna end up corrupted her. This one of them chatter like everything is normal. Honestly, I feel relieved by that. Relieved by that. There's no room for me to be sad right now. For now, let's say Raymond is the culprit. We need to deal with him. The three of them nod. Unfortunately, getting to Fescos won't be easy. Wait, why? Linda hold the drum and forging up the rope on them together. Traveling is expensive. A combination flight there and back food is a lot. Huh? Those are some level-headed concern. Unless you have way to make money quickly. I think about my option. Wait, what? Sneak into the kingdom. Wait, I don't have a clue how to sneak into the kingdom and I'm gonna get in trouble by the guard. Okay, fine, we could sneak in. What? Did I press sneak in? You see it all the time in the movie, right? We start away on the boat heading to there and Peter hold a hand up top to stop me. Okay, does anyone else have any idea? Hey! We end up stumped. There aren't many ways for us to get into the kingdom without funds. For now, maybe we should. The doorbell ring and cut her off. But should be probably normal shot put on the edge. A picture right after Cindy been kidnapped. The wreak of trouble. I moved toward the door despite the three of them solidly arguing me not to. But when I opened the door, no one there. I ended up finding a brown envelope sitting on the doorstep. I put the package with my foot verbally. Luckily it doesn't explode. Okay, that's good sign. Okay. I come back to the living room and the three girls are glaring at me. What? Amazing. He don't even know what he did wrong. Ozaki, the monk of the stairs you caused is unbelievable. Huh? Leave him. He came back in one piece, so we can be happy with that. What is in the envelope? It's usually a ransom or something, right? I opened the envelope and spilled the content onto the coffee table. For plane ticket, what looks like the invitation and a picture of Cindy. She tied up, but definitely alive. Honestly, I'm relieved. Still, interesting. I've never been angry before. This call raised the strength of my resolve. Miriam gets when she sees the picture with her glare. Linda picked up the invitation and clicked her thumb after reading it. What bad taste. There's some flower fluffy between, but she handed it to me. It's basically a threat. I read the invitation and find it myself very close. Tearing it apart, a message is clear. If I don't come to Fescos, Cindy will be in danger, at worst. My jaw clenched. At worst, she might be killed. I explained the situation to Miriam and Victoria. Impressive. Raymond sung to the new law. Scum has a way of surprising you. We're going, aren't we? To Fescos? Not right away. This is pretty personal issue. Do I have the right to involve them? Linda leaned forward and flicked my forehead. You better not be thinking about leaving us behind. I glanced at their face. None of them is they quickly stay behind. This is almost definitely a trap though. Linda shrugged. Either way, we're going. It's not like we can leave Cindy with that guy. We were going to have to go eventually anyway. Thanks, all of you. There's three of them smile at me. Anything for my darling. Cindy takes great care of us. It's not written on the paper. Things aren't the same without her. With unbuilt decision, we all start packing. I packed it much longer than it should. Where Vito and Miria, what a cloth I planned bringing, I get lecture. Apparently, I wasn't raising like a prince, so I'm forced to repack everything of the force. While deciding what sock and prince would wear, I hear a knock on my door. It's open. Linda strolled in with a wave. Hey, I heard you were trying to go to Fescos looking like a bum. My style wasn't that bad. Linda smiled really. I was going to tell you privately, but those two beat me to it. Well, I guess you guys will be the expert. What's up? Linda casually hopped onto my bed as if it was natural. When I stared at her, she simply followed her eyes. I need a favor. Sure, but before that, can you get off? I refuse. How irresponsible. Anyway, it's look like a task, but can we delay the trip by a day? Huh? Why? Linda shyly scratched her cheek. Well, I see my sister pretty often, so I want to let her know that I'll be away. I don't want her to worry. I'm an idiot. Linda, I'm sorry. I shouldn't remember. It's not like you ordered me to come along. I volunteer. But your sister, I was going to have to go save the kingdom anyway. I can easily get the money out of the ruined country, can I? I returned her smirk. I guess not. Still, is this okay? Our Catherine. Well, if you're sure about this, of course I miss her, but she gave me a determined look. We'll have a year together after the second year. A bit of time apart now is no problem. I can feel the iron veil behind her smile. She had no hesitation in letting her sister die. Yeah, you're right. She gracefully rolled up my bed. Alright, we head out tomorrow. I tilt my head. Eh? We? Yeah, you're coming too. Huh? Well, it's the end of my princess girlfriend. See you on the next episode.